Hi guys, Toru here with a new video, and this video will be a classic discussion video. So I am ranking in AV. That's my second take because I think my first take was a bit too. I've talked a bit too much about everything and anything, but I want to talk about classic and why I like classic. Even though I said that I'm not really playing too much classic because I got burned out. I'm not gonna lie, I got burned out. I think the ranking grind is a bit too mind-numbing. It is more mental than anything else. It has nothing to do with pure skill because it is not skillful to just rank in AV. I'm sorry. I think AB, I did make a video like, is it worth to rank in AB? The truth is, if you're just looking at honor, no, it is not worth it. I think AV is still going to be king. If you're able to do like 8-minute AVs, like again at 1v2, difficult, man. Very difficult actually. If you are doing 1v2s, if you're doing like ABs and you compare it with AVs is going to be better. I think also the reputation grind for AB and Warzone Gulch is really sucky. Mind you, AB reputation is probably better than Warzone Gulch. I'm already like friendly, I think. I'm friendly. So it is like, again, in one weekend. I just played in the weekend, like in the AB weekend, and that's it. And I've kind of enjoyed the AB grind, but like you still need to grind lots of honor, and I kind of stopped. And since I also play League of Legends and Warzone, I kind of decided to play that instead of like the ranking grind. I did still like log on to just do a bit of PvP and fire fry with my rage potions, recklessness, and whatnot. But I like, again, I kind of logged out. Like, I'm not gonna lie. For me, PvP resumes more about skill than anything else, and ranking has nothing to do with skill. So it's more about resilience and like mental fortitude than anything else, really. So obviously you're going to die. Absorb. He absorbed my whole execute. But that's why I kind of like, you know. Wow, they got wiped. I think that's a lot of defending alliance. I think this one is going to be a longer BG, but I do believe, like, truly, oh, I wanted to wreck, but then I died. I think, like, I like the PvP from like Classic. I like to PvP here and there. I like to do wall PvP, but like if I have to rank and to do like mindlessly AVs without like really thinking about my own fun, I actually just don't really like it too much, because it has, again, I'm coming from a background that I really like. How can I say? I really like. So you are not going to slow me. That's too bad for you. Oh, the net backfired. GG's, man. GG's. 20 seconds still. Bro, is it going to, like, can I move? Hello. Oh, my days. Whatever, man. It's already over for me now. Look at this, man. Oi, oi, oi. This is, man, the backfires are real. And it always backfires too for me, man. Maybe it's just not worth to play net. But, I do feel like if I just play PvP for the fun of it, I really enjoy. But whenever I'm thinking about rank 12, rank 13, rank 14, I get like, do I really want to bother about a gear that is going to get outskilled anyways in AQ? Let me explain. AQ is in 2 phases, by the way, which is probably going to be in 4 months. I don't think the ZG phase is going to be long. It should not be long because there's no real things going on. But like, let's take a look at Ruins of Ahn'Qiraj, which is the 20-man raid, and this is for warriors, right? You have a crazy good back, first and foremost. If you can have this, boom, hit 15 strength, 9 agility, pretty good. I wouldn't even say better than good, but whatever. This one is actually very comparable to a quick strike ring, but still not that comparable, but it is comparable still. Here you have a good two-hander. It's not like wow, it's not good, but like it's okay for someone that has like no two-handers. Like Unstoppable Force is very comparable to that. You have obviously some greater things. For example, if you're like an orc, I think this one is really good. The Sickle of Unyielding Strength. Why not? Or if you're like a gnome, why not? Here you have a good like defense gauntlets. It's like not impressive because it's 20 man, but it's easy gear to get, like very easy gear to get. And the higher you're going, like for example here you are at the end boss, you have a lot of great items. For example, Brace of Hospitality, which is like very comparable to the Warsong Gulch braces, but also the Braces of Stability, Risk Glass of Stability from MC. And then you have here a very good crossbow, which is most likely going to be for you. If you're like SRing it, you should be SRing it this one. It gives you a hit, a lot of strength, agility, which is going to be very big for warriors. Here you have also a very good mace if you like going for maces. That's also an option. And then you have here a okay neck if you don't need the hit. But the most important thing is whenever you're going to go for the 40 man, everything is really just better than the ranking gear. Now, ranking gear is good if you're thinking about just hit, but like if you're thinking about hit and stats, those stats are really good. For example, Khotun, you have your chest, which is one of the best raw stats chest in the game for you as a warrior. You have 34 strength, 24 agility, which is equal to 1 crit or like close to 1.5 if you have like kings on you. And it has 38 stamina. If you compare it to the PvP, which is the rank 13 gear, you have this one. It has literally half the strength, half the agility, very close to half the agility. You have 1% crit, but you have less stamina. Like overall, it is very comparable, and depending on scenarios where you need a crit or not, the strength is sometimes just better because of like the blood test damage, for example, in PvE. In PvP, the same. You really need the health in general. But if you're thinking about Ahn'Qiraj, you only not have the chest, but you also have the other things. For example, you have the legs, which is also quite good and very comparable to what you can have with the Warsong Gold, like the with the ranking gear, the rank 12 gear. It will lack the 2% crit, but it also has hit and it has defense. So if you're a tank, this is really good. For example, you have also the other gear here. For example, you have the shoulders, which is literally the same as the ranking gear. You have 20 strength, 16 agility, 21 stamina, and you have 1% hit. So it's the same shoulders as the rank 13 gear if you are and you want this, for example. You have multitude of like trinkets here. You have also like a very big ring. This one is literally like you can compare it to the quick strike ring. For example, here quick strike ring is 30 AP, 8 stamina, 1% crit. This one has 1% crit, 40 AP. So basically this is the same, except that strength can like scale with kings. If you hoard, this is literally like the same. It's the same as quick strike ring, but I would even say better because you have a bit of stamina with it. You have also the great tokens that you can have. For example, if you're looking for a dagger, why not? This is actually very good as well. If you are like, let's say, a tank and you are like playing with daggers, this is really good. If you're thinking that you need, for example, axes, this is also not very bad. Like this is also a very good axe if you're like an orc, even though it has intellect. You don't really care. You have the 1% crit and the 14 attack power, but also the 60 DPS, which is also quite big. And this is like literally if you're like comparing with the rank 14 weapons, it is really comparable. You have a lot of gear that is just comparable or like even better than the ranking gear. So there comes the question, like, do you really need to go for rank 14 when an AQ is going to come out very soon? No, not really. Do you want to like burn yourself out to rank 14? Like for example, this one, like this is so good, like strength and agility. You don't need the stamina, for example, in PvE. This is like really good. You have a lot of great pieces in AQ, and I'm not a fan of AQ, but if you are looking into like what to take to be like doing more DPS, like for example, this Jump Gabar is really good, like attack power 65 and then an additional 65 every 2 seconds. At one point, your Bloodthirst is going to do insane amount of damage. I really truly believe like AQ is kind of the killer of ranking. I'm very worried if people are going to rank past that point. So that's why like I'm not really like forcing myself into ranking anyways. I might just also, I don't know. I might also just play for fun and play for TBC. That's probably the plan. I don't know if like, oh man, he's going to run away. That really sucks. You are stopping him just to die. Like this is like crazy, bro. You're just going to die here. So you stop that priest just to die, literally. What a cunt. Anyways, well, at least he took his place. You're going to die as well. I'm gonna die here soon. But yeah, I think it would be nice to have a Classic Plus, even though I think it's going to come out in 1 year max. I think 2026, something like that. Once the study is done and like Arad and whatever, I think 2026 would be the start. Like whenever it's phase 2 of TBC, I think it will come out and it will kill TBC. Like, let's not kid ourselves. Like once like Classic Plus is announced, TBC and any other realm that is like around that is going to get destroyed. Oh, I was so close to destroy them, man. I wrecked. I have 2.2k DPS. Oh dear, that was really really close. Yeah, they have a healer, so I don't know if... Oh man. And yeah, obviously that's tough. So yeah, I think for now I'm going to end the video. I don't know if you appreciate my insight about why I actually got like kind of fatigued of Classic, but truly I'll play private service as well, like TBC, to prepare. But truly, one thing I can say is, even though some people don't like to pay Blizzard because they are like dissatisfied of Blizzard, if you compare the private server like client, like the World of Warcraft client, to this one is really pristine. Like there is no bugs. It feels super smooth. I cannot charge him for some reason. Come back so I can charge on him. It feels super smooth. It feels so good to play a realm that functions. It's really fun, and I think you appreciate more the small things. Well, if you wanna frost shock me, I'm going to reflect it. So I use my reflector here. Boom. clean up squad. But truly, I really like the fact that the clients are really really good. Like I appreciate it more since I played a bit of private servers, and that's something I cannot take away from Blizzard. Like the clients are like really really crispy. And now obviously whenever you have like a 200 versus 200, which is not happening anymore. I wish it happened, but it doesn't happen anymore. It will lag because it just is what it is. Oh, nice. It works. Boom. Oh dear. Am I dead? Oh man, I'm actually dead. He actually tisselteed. Damn, bro. He actually tisselteed. Crazy. Again, thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.